Morning, everyone. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Morning. Okay. So what was the last component we have discussed?
Probability.
Probability, and did we finish that problem?
Step 1 is finished, sir.
Step 1, we had considered x is equal to how much?
50.
The average is how much?
47.
And did we find out the variance of the project?
$3.49.
3 point. Is it right? 3.4, correct?
49.
So what should be the standard deviation? Did we find out the standard deviation? Standard deviation.
No.
Standard deviation project. Square root of the variance.
Sir, I think it's like a total variance value is 12, that's 2.22, which is equal to 3.4.
No, I didn't get it.
Variance is
So
12.3
standard
Variance
and the standard deviation is 3.496.
12.1 is it? 11.
2.
22. 12.22.
Yes, sir.
And we have already determined the standard deviation.
Yes, sir. And it is 3.496.
Fine. Standard deviation is already determined. The first step is we have to locate x on the x-axis. Right? That should be the first step. Now, what is given? We have to, the given data is the average project completion duration and the standard deviation. That means what? The on an average, the project takes 47 days to complete. Okay, and there may be plus or minus 3.49 days to finish this particular project. Now we have to determine what is the probability that the project gets completed below. It's already done. So I'm just going ahead. So continuation of step 1. Continuation of step 1. Locate x on so this complete axis, the x-axis represents the project duration. So what should be this value here? Anyone remembers this? We have done this in the first semester.
0.
What should be this value?
47.
Average, correct? Average. Alright. So what should be this value? Anyone?
Infinity.
Correct. So in general, we are calling this as infinity. So the same steps we are following what we have done in the previous semester. So in this, we have to locate x is equal to 50. The x-axis or x. So why exactly 50? Because this is asked in our problem. Okay. So we have to determine what is the probability that the project manager finishes the project below 50 days. Okay, so that is the reason we have to find this out. Now, this is the x graph. Where do we locate a 50? Is it on the right side of the graph?
Right hand side.
Right answer.
Right hand side of the graph or the left hand side of the graph?
Right hand side.
Right hand side.
Why? Because 0 is here, somewhere here we have 10, 20. Here we can see. Right hand side. The required area, should it be the left hand side of 50 or should it be the right hand side of the 50? 50.
Left hand side.
And the required area should be the left hand side of the, so this required area that so has anyone not understood this first step, not able to recall this first step? I can explain this, but not an issue, but you can ask. Has anyone not understood this step? We have done it. But if anyone is not able to recall it,
Understood, sir.
okay. So those who have completed writing this, what should be the next step? Step 2. Anyone with the step 2? First, we have located the x value on this graph. Second, what should be the next step? Okay, next step is nothing but we try to convert all the x value to the z values. Shall I go for the next screen?
Yes, sir.
Okay. In case if anyone wants me to come back to this, please let me know. Step 2 is x value Z value. Anyone remembers this equation? Z is equal to x minus average divided by standard. deviation. Therefore, we have x is equal to p. Z is equal to. Okay, so what we do here is we try to convert all the values of x to z. Okay, wants me to go back to the previous screen. Just so what should be the z value of x? Anyone?
Zero point 0.86.
Any other answers?
0.859.
A minus 47 divided by what is the standard deviation? 1.9.
3.49.
Answer is how much you said? 0.
859.
Approximately. We can consider either this or this. Anything is right. Much difference. Those who have completed this, what should be the next step? Once we have identified the z value for x, next value should be, next step should be
Locating Z value.
correct. We have to locate z value on the z graph. The graph will remain the same, only that x value will be substituted with the z value, that is 0.86. Okay, so I'm going for the next step, step 3. locate that this is 0.86 on Z graph. Okay. So this will be minus infinity, and right hand side will be plus infinity. And this point is 0 always for all the problems. So for all the problems also is the same, correct? This is also same for all the problems. Now we have to identify where we have to locate this. Z is equal to 0. So where we are supposed to locate it? Should it be on the right hand side, or should it be on the left hand side of the graph? Z is equal to 0.86. We get Z is equal to 0.86 on the left hand
hand side.
right hand side. Required area will be the same, is it right? So there will be no change in terms of the nature of the graph, but the only change is this value. This value has changed. The nature of the graph remains the same. But only one value changes. Instead of x, we are writing z. Okay, so I'm going for the next screen. But before going to the screen, just tell me one thing. What should the total area on the left hand side of the graph? What should be the left total area, that is from 0 until minus infinity? What is the total area?
0.5.
0.5.
0 point. And the total area from here to here,
0.5.
0.5.
it is again 0 point. So already this area is already determined, that is 0.5. Right? That is, we have determined the total area from here to here, correct? But only thing is that we have to determine what is this area, correct? So from here on to here. So we have to determine that. Now, how do we do it? So can we find out the total area from here? This has to be determined from table. The total area, step 4, total area z is equal to 0.86 is equal to total area below 0.5 plus total area from z is equal to 0, z is equal to 0. Correct? Has anyone got any type of doubts? We know that the total area below 0 is 0.5, but the next step is we have to determine the total area from z is equal to 0, z is equal to 0.8. Can anyone tell what is the total area from z is equal to 0 to z is equal to 0.86? So for this, we require a table. So we require a table for this. Semester we have done this, correct? 0.0 until 0. And here we have 0.00 to 0.06. We have to see the table value which is corresponding to 0.8 and 0.06. Anyone has a statistical table with them? Okay, anyone has any doubts? You can ask. If you want me to repeat any of the steps, you can just ask. Okay, so normal distribution table. So we have to find the normal value, normal distribution value. Possibly, even I do not have a statistical table. So just make a note of this value. Possibly we'll do it in the next. Only one value has to be determined. If that is determined, you can next calculate the total area also. Okay, so doesn't matter. We'll just keep this answer vacant. But until here, is there any doubts in the step? In the steps we have solved. Is there any doubts? Or anyone wants me to go back to the previous screen? Okay, one of the
No,
answers
sir.
I'm getting here is 0.3051. Just check if it is the answer. One of the answer I'm getting from 0.51. Just check if it is the right answer. I do not have a statistical table to verify it.
Yes, sir.
In that case, we'll just finalize answer obtained is 0. What should be the total area then? Total required area. Total required area is in that 0.5 plus. Point 3.